Yo, what up, is Don?
Similarly here.
We are the Soul Brothers.
Kyrie, do you like his basketball shoes? I love it. I love them. Do you like them?
I do.
They're very, very nice, especially when it comes to performance on a basketball court. And also, they look pretty damn dope. I like the look that Kyrie's have. Like Kobe's,
Yeah.
They have a certain look to it. Kyrie's, they have a certain look to it, and I really like it. So let's see.
And they're not too expensive, which is dope.
Yeah, exactly. They did raise the price of the most recent Kyrie, which is the Kyrie 5.
Mm-hmm.
But it was only by $10, so we're not too mad. But let's go over the performance aspect of the Kyries, like which Kyries have the best from each category. So let's start off with the traction. You guys already know the GOAT traction, greatest of all time, is the Doses.
Yeah.
The 2, man. The 2 is freaking amazing. You cannot beat this. Man, just a pivot, the outsole curvature. This is the first iteration of this outsole curvature in a basketball shoe. Pivot point, spin. It's awesome, dude. It's the best traction, I would say, ever for me, and nothing really beats it. So there is the best traction. Runner up, I would say, is, I don't know, man, dude. The 4 and the 3 and the 5 are all really, really good.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard for me to rank them, dude. I would give it all a tie. The 4 and the 5, though, you do need a break in. The 3, really no break in time. But yeah, they're all really, really good on a clean court. Super hard stuff. I would say it picks up a little bit more dust than the 2, so that's why they're runner-ups. The worst traction is the Kyrie 1. Yeah, the Kyrie 1. You would think that with this aggressive herringbone pattern, it would be awesome. But it's just super inconsistent with dust, and each colorway performance was really different. So like this colorway was actually really nice for traction, but like my other colorways that I have are really, really bad on dust. So there's that. So there's traction. Moving on to the cushion. Ooh, cushion has always been really, really bad in Kyrie's, but yeah, you would say 4, right?
The 4, they really stepped it up.
Yeah.
Big time. We were really impressed with that.
Yeah, especially with the Cushlon. Super duper soft in the heel, but like in the forefoot, it's pretty dead, which is, it's not a huge problem. But the 5, they stepped it up. The freaking heel, it's not super stiff. It's still really stiff, but comparing it to like the 2 and the 3, I guess you would say it's a little bit softer. But like the zoom in the forefoot is really nice once you break it in. Well, I had to break it in. So, I don't know, man. What do you like better? Do you like forefoot cushion or heel cushion better?
I like heel a little bit better.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, just for when I kind of heel strike, and come down really hard. Because when I run, I try to run on. You're supposed to run dorsiflex, but I oftentimes run on the balls of my feet.
Yeah.
To stay springy, which kind of absorbs a lot of impact.
It does.
Your ankle can kind of absorb a lot of impact, but once you do a hard heel strike,
there's nothing you can do.
You need something.
Yeah, so I guess heel cushion is a little bit more, important as far as impact protection goes. But forefoot cushion just feels nice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on what you like, but I guess I just tied up here.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't really. Yeah, the 2, 3, 1, all of them pretty much suck.
Straight trash.
Yeah, and like the also the low and the fly trap cushions are pretty stiff and bad also. So there's that. Moving on to the materials. Also, the materials have not been very, very nice.
In really any of them.
Yeah, in his line.
Which they can. I feel like they could step that up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because some of their other budgets are, have, a Nike. Some of Nike's other budget models have some decent materials. Like even the PGs are pretty nice.
Yeah. Or like the Zoom Live 2. Those were nice too with the textile. But I'm not mad at the EM though.
Yeah, it's strong and it's thin.
Exactly. Especially in the 4 and the 5. They're basically the same. I would say overall build quality though is better in the 5 because in the forefoot with this some of the suede materials in the forefoot did rip off and stuff. So I guess overall durability would be better in the 5, but the actual materials, the EM is the best. The 2 and the 1 isn't bad, but it's just never gets as soft as the EM does.
Yeah, it's super fused.
Yeah. It's not bad, but I would say the worst is the 3. The 3 is just...
Yeah, that's really bad.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's
really shitty looking.
Yeah. Exactly.
The fly traps actually are not bad either. They're very, very thin.
Yeah.
But also very, very strong. And, this is one of the lightest Kyries.
Yeah.
Also.
It's really thin, so if you're doing a lot of lateral movements and stuff and putting a lot of torque right here, I would say, I would think that the durability wouldn't be as good.
Yeah, or if you're a really, really big dude.
Yeah, exactly. And of course you have the low with this, which is not a bad material, but not as nice as the EMs. So there's that. Alright, moving on to the fit. I don't know, man. All the Kyries fit really, really similarly. All of them are true to size, slightly narrow, but like fit my foot like a glove. So I would have to give it a tie there. The only problem is, I guess I would say, is with the 3. It's a little too narrow for me, and also like the arch is very, very, it like comes up in the arch and it hurts my arch when I'm playing it. So I don't know if it's just me, but the 3 was kind of a weird one. But
yeah, the 3 fit me really well, but I do have a really narrow foot.
Yeah.
So, but the overall materials weren't like super comfortable, so
yeah.
Didn't really go well with the fit for me.
Exactly, but yeah, I would say it's all pretty much the same. The lows do actually run long though, which is interesting. This is the only and the fly traps,
yeah.
The fly traps and the lows all run long, or both of these run long.
Yeah.
But all the his signature shoe, all of his signature shoes run true to size. So and they all fit really well. So there's that. I guess kind of moving on the weight. We all know the one is the the fly trap is the lightest.
Yeah.
But we already did this as we progressed. The 1 was second lightest, 2, 3, and then once it got to like the 4 and the 5, it was, I think these were the heaviest as well.
Mm-hmm.
But they weren't that much heavier than I guess the ones, so it wasn't that big of a difference. But the fly trap is definitely the lightest. Support and lockdown, they're all awesome.
Yeah, that's one of the strong points in all Kyries.
Exactly. Or I guess like kind of after weight, what feels the lightest / most minimal?
The fly trap's for me, but I haven't tested.
But I would say the fly trap is on a level of its own as far as like feeling minimal goes. All of his other shoes kind of feel a little like bulky. I mean, not as bad as like, Westbrook 0.1 and stuff, but comparing it to like the fly trap and I guess like the Curry 4 and the 5, it feels a little bit bulkier than those. But responsive, they're all very, very responsive. I mean, fit is good, supportive material, traction is amazing, so really no problems at all in any of his shoes for support and lockdown.
Aesthetics?
Ooh, aesthetics.
It's the best looking Kyrie.
5 for me, bro. The 2 and the 5 you really can't beat, man. Or the 1s.
I like the 1s.
Or the 1s.
The 1s are really dope.
These are the OGs, man. Yeah. I don't know.
And there were some cool colorways.
You gotta pick one.
The 1.
The 1?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, man. I think I would pick the 5 or the 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's for me. Tell us what you guys think looks the best. If you say the 3, I think you're terribly wrong.
Yeah, the 4 is pretty ugly too.
4, no, I like the 4. 4, I like
the fly trap looks pretty good.
Yeah, the fly trap looks dope, and also the low looks dope. I don't know, all of the shoes look really good, so can't really complain about aesthetics from the Kyrie's line. Durability, what do you think is the best?
The 3 is probably pretty damn durable.
Yeah, the 3 I would say is the
It's just a tank, man.
Yeah, especially with the materials and the traction, dude.
Yeah.
The worst is probably the 4, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
The 4 is probably the worst. And everything else is probably like kind of in between.
For some reason, I feel like the fly trap wouldn't last too long.
Oh yeah,
either.
the fly trap. Yeah, exactly.
It's
because the material is just so thin.
Yeah, you kind of, when you get close to it, you can kind of go, okay, that's an $80 shoe.
Yeah.
Like this Nike shit mesh on the medial side is just garbage. So I don't know.
Yeah. So there's that. The best performer, I would say for me, or like my favorite, is either the 2 or the 5 right now. I'm very impressed with the 5 and just how it performs and stuff. Because the traction is good, the cushion is updated. But if the cushion, if the 4 cushion was in the 2 and then the Zoom Turbo was in the 4 in the 2, this would be the best shoe ever, man.
That'd be dope.
I think Leo Chain kind of fucked up with the cushion. It's just a little too stiff.
Or maybe Kyrie did.
Or Kyrie did.
Maybe they brought him something and he was like, nah.
Yeah.
All that out.
Whatever happened, it sucks.
Yeah.
But if they could change it up, that'd be dope. What if, Kyrie does, later in the years, in like 10 years, he does like
he's
a Pro Tro and he does that. That'd be super sick. But what's your favorite? I
haven't tested all of them. I've tested most of them.
Probably the 4, right?
I like the 4 a lot, and I really like the Flytrap too because I'm big on light and minimal.
Yeah.
And but I really like the 4s.
Okay.
Even though I don't like it aesthetically, just performance-wise, I love it.
Really?
And then the 2s are awesome too.
Yeah. But anyways, those are our thoughts on the performance. We kind of broke it down from each category and also what we thought are basically our favorite performers. But tell us what your favorite performer is from the Kyrie line down in the comment section below. Your top 3. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next one.
Later.